Well, welcome back, peoples. As you can see, I'm back once again. Still testing my my stream equipment stuff, testing different programs. As you can also see on the screen, I actually have things now. Mainly, as much as I recreated and taken a bunch of stuff from XSplit. And those ideas that I wanted to do, and see if I could replicate them in OBS, and for the most part I can. There's certain things I can't do, like I can't just actually play certain clips of, like, let's say I have an entire 1 hour stream. I can't actually tell it to only play from here to here. I actually would have to make my own video of different clips as one video and then say, hey, play all this. So that's kind of that's what's happening. But you know, other than that, yeah. So I don't know how well a lot of this is gonna be working out. This should be streaming still in 720p. I don't know, like, I tried to make this. I don't think this is streaming. Yeah, this is not streaming in 6 frames a second. That's fine, though. That's okay. I don't know if I can. Actually, I never really tried that. But, there goes my phone. So, anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and start this. Because I actually have with OBS, this one's called OBS Studio, so that means in studio mode I can actually, that's where I can choose my different scenes. I have to individually switch between, for the preview of the stream, another stream of preview of the scene on the left side of I can change that. On the left side of the whatever program, there's 2 screens now. So one on the left side is actually showing what's going to be next, and then the one on the right side is showing what's streaming right now and what's being shown right now. So if I hit transition, I made the transition, you know,
Spartan lock.
fade in a certain specific amount of time, so it's not too long or too short.
To know the truth.
But yeah.
Once this is over, after all I have done, they'll order you
It sounds like
to kill us both.
the volume's somewhat good, at least. I could bring down the game volume a little bit more. But I mean, it seems working fine. And that's what's weird though, is that yeah, XSplit had jitter and like it's like almost a drop. Has, even though it's streaming at whatever 30 frames per second, it's like it was streaming it in like 20 frames per second or something. Like there's always a little bit of a jitter or lag, or you know, it just wasn't, you know, streaming it perfectly or showing it perfectly. I'm guessing, again, like I'm guessing with XSplit, you would have to buy the upgraded version of that software in order for you to get the full effect. Whereas, of course, with OBS, it's like, no, it works fine. It's free too. And as you can see, I can basically do a lot of what I had done with the other stuff. So, with the XSplit on my screen and all that stuff. Don't know if I should make some of it a little more bigger or smaller. I don't know, because on the phone it's definitely gonna be looking smaller.
I figure if God can hear how scared I
But,
am, so can everyone else. Doc,
you know,
drink when we're done.
You ask, you buy.
of course, some of the things I'm seeing is like having
Fire Team Osiris.
the
The light is green.
is having the whatever, the captions on this, the subtitles on, but you're not actually seeing all of them because some of my stuff's in the way. You know. Oh well. Like, what can you do, right? Oh yeah, and I think I got that name. I forgot to change some of the names, but with the special thanks to Skullboy 914, and then I forgot. What is it? Scully's wife's Twitch name. But yeah. Oh, we got Blue Torchy here. Oh my goodness, I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. I didn't think anybody would be looking. Welcome to Stream Time stand by. Yes, you are first. Come on, Astro Halo Edition for Christmas. Oh, nice. I was here before it started. Where are you now? Okay. Anyways, as you can see, Blue Torture, I got a streaming computer from Skullboy 914. And yeah, it was like New Year's Eve. I went over to try to fix his Xbox that kind of went kaput. It stopped working. Unfortunately, I couldn't fix it. He'd have to get it sent back and get another one, a replacement, because he just got it like not that long ago. And then I saw this computer that was sitting there, and they were talking a little bit about it, and I'm like, well, if you're not using it, can I use it? And they're like, maybe, you know, sure, you can try it out. And then I started talking like this, that I wanted a streaming computer specifically for streaming. And they have like, they already have like a laptop. They're probably like a couple laptops, and of course, Skullboy has his PS4 and whatnot, and he's going to get an Xbox One. Which, you know, again, it was supposed to have worked, but then it stopped working and whatever. Anyways, I now have this computer, and basically, they said if it works out for me, I could buy it off of them. And I was trying out different stuff. I used XSplit previously as the program, which I had used before in my other, with my main gaming computer, basically. And yeah. So what happened is I had started streaming with this computer that I'm streaming on right now with XSplit and trying to get everything working. So basically, I have a capture box, right? I bought off of eBay, which I just recently found out it's actually a knockoff of another capture box called HDML Cloner Evolve, I believe, because it looks exactly the same. Like, I looked it up because there's a program that comes with the capture box. It's just a program you need to capture and be able to have a capture box registered to your computer using USB, because I have a USB cable plugged into this computer right here that it's able to show the gameplay. So which means it's a capture device. It's like a capture card, or actually, where is it? Because there's capture cards, and there's something like this, which USB. This is a capture device that you plug in the basic, yellow, red, and white cables, and you plug this in the computer, and you get your drivers in or whatever for it to the computer to recognize this here, and then you can, if you have a right program, you can capture it or stream with it, which is what I had done in the past. So I got one that's not this. It's a big box, well, bigger than this for sure. And it's HD, but it also has these, but it's better quality than that. So, but also when I was looking into getting a capture box, it did say on it that you can capture stuff to the PC, to your computer, through USB, and I'm like, oh, then maybe it can detect it as if it's a webcam and just be able to put it onto the streaming program. Of course, I'm thinking of XSplit, and I tried different things. I actually had to upgrade the program and the drivers for it to be working on XSplit and OBS. So for XSplit, for whatever reason, it was jittery, it was laggy, it was like, oh, we got Skullboy 014. Thanks for shouting. Oh no, oh for sure. No, I did. I know I got your wife's Twitch name wrong. I have to fix that later. But basically, as I was saying, I had streamed for the past 3 days using XSplit, finding some problems, not knowing why everything wasn't working the way it should. And so I switched to OBS, which is what I'm using now, and I just switched to it today. So I had streamed Fortnite Battle Royale on Xbox One, and then of course the computer crashed. Basically, it froze. The computer froze because I was trying to fix all the problems with XSplit, and it just froze. So I had to turn off the computer, which meant that the stream was done. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna switch over to OBS, stream with OBS, and see how that worked. And I did. And it actually looked pretty good. There was no lag, no frames drop, nothing. So, I decided okay, see if I can recreate what I have in XSplit, all the stuff set up, and can I recreate that in OBS? And obviously you can. As you can see, it's a little bit more, it's different, and it's bunched together a little too much. It's not clean and nice, but it gets the job done. Yeah, it's just working it all out. That's, Oh no, it's I mean, it's funny because all the names you see in follow, my friends on Twitch, it's him, McRip, and then Levoy. They're all in my town. Skullboy lives just over there. I could walk to his house. And Levoy is a little bit more farther, and of course McRip's a little bit more farther, but they're all in town. So it's just it's just funny, but they're all, yeah. But no, Skullboy's a good guy. He's a good guy. But no, this is working out so much better because, again, I have a computer dedicated, so all the resources, everything is just streaming, right? So when I go onto my gaming computer, my main computer, and I want to stream and play my computer games, I don't have to worry about any lag or anything messing up on the streaming computer because it's separate. And yeah, it just so happened that, that Skullboy was getting rid of his, or had it sitting there, basically. Just upgraded it with Windows 10. Nothing else was on it. And you didn't tell me this, but 1 terabyte hard drive, my goodness, that's awesome. Because if I have some other videos or whatever, game clips, I can put them on there. But I was like, what? So it was and it turns on really quick. It doesn't take long to load into your desktop. It's just done. There it is. So I don't know if you put in a solid state drive with that one, but it's pretty quick. Oh, dude, I was like, what? Anyways, I should be playing, shouldn't I? And oh yeah, and you asked earlier, Blue Torch, about co-op. I didn't expect anyone to be here to watch this. I was just quickly doing this stream because I want to test it and see how it looks like. See if everything is well with, you know, microphones or whatever. Of course, subtitles are. I have my thing messing that up, so I don't have to figure some stuff out. But you know, just
Get Captain Lasky coordinates to mine.
because there are certain things that I can't. Because with XSplit, there's certain things like it had like specific widgets or whatever for like cheering. So if someone cheered, it would show up. You know, it had its own thing. But with OBS, it might have it. I would have to do more research because again, I was using XSplit more. So, but I mean, OBS is working fine, especially with the OBS Studio, which you go into studio mode. You know, and like I was saying, is that on the left side of the screen, it shows what scene, because I have multiple scenes for like beginning of the stream, intro, and then the stream itself, and then the be right back, you know, scene that's there, so something can be up there, and then of course the after stream outro, whatever video plays with music and stuff. So I have those scenes set up so I can actually go, oh, okay, I can get be right back ready to go, and I'll have to hit his transition, and then it switches that to live, and then whatever. So it's just it you know, it did a good thing for that, and it doesn't take as much stuff as XSplit did, because XSplit actually, it was pretty slow. When I wanted to switch a scene, it's like I would click it, and it's like and then it would switch. Whereas this is like, you know, quick. So you know, I'm just testing this out, making sure everything's working fine. Before you got me on XSplit before. Yeah, it's just well, especially with the newer updates, and again with Windows 10, you're like, oh, you can only have certain updates in Windows 10 or whatever, like, or you can't have Windows 7 and then have all the latest updates of the program. So that's kind of, they just kept updating the program, and now it's really like, it's really good for streaming right now. So, and also recording, of course. But oh yeah, so I have this Bluetooth you know, earphone here, or whatever, this ear mic, basically just to listen to the stream, because I'm like, oh wait, this is Bluetooth, why, I could hook it up to my you know, phone and just listen to the stream that way instead of having to have a cable with 2 earphones. So I'm going to try to get a Bluetooth just earpiece and not the whole mic set, but because that's how I listen to it. Anyways. And so right now I'm just using my phone for the chat. I don't have my laptop open. I had it earlier. But again, I was just, you know, quickly testing this and just seeing what works. And you know, for the most part, it looks fine. Doesn't seem there's any lag. You know, unfortunately, I don't think I can stream in 60 frames per second, which is what this game is basically doing. But you know, as long as it doesn't jitter or look like it's, you know, being streamed at 20 frames per second, I'm fine. Yeah. But yeah.
All clear.
I'm just really excited to be able to stream my Xbox 360 games that aren't compatible with Xbox One, and also my PlayStation 3. I mean, I did stream Crash Bandicoot yesterday. I think, yeah, it was yesterday, and Coup Borders 3. I was like, oh my god, I haven't played this in so long, just to test it out. But now that I know this is working, this is the setup, and everything. It even tells you how long you've been live, and how you know, how much CPU is being used or whatever. So, and how many drop frames, all that stuff. So it's like, it's just better. But yeah, let me listen to myself and see how good I'm doing. Because really, it's just if my mic's too loud and that it distorts. and if my volumes are good. Which is weird because I see a lot of streamers and they don't do this. Like, they don't constantly check the stream to see if it's working well. Because I mean, when I started out like 3 years ago, doing a stream, I didn't do that, and then I was like, oh, my mic is muted, or oh, it turned off, or oh, it broke, and I didn't know that no one could hear me, or oh, it stopped streaming. I didn't know because I didn't check. You know, it's just one of those things, right? Okay, so we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm using this. Come on, there we go. So I think that's fine. I think it's fine. I'm just gonna switch to the chat now. I gotta go for a minute. Alright, at least for a minute. Alright, yeah, whenever I'm done this stream, I'm going to, host you, then, Skullboy. Oh yeah. Cause I didn't expect to be long, I just wanted to see how this looks, cause I can always look back with the past broadcasts and see how well this looks, but I'm also looking on the phone, seeing how it is. Though I don't know if some of the words and text or whatever, I might have to make it a little bit bigger, because on the phone it looks pretty small. So, I don't know. Just, again, try to figure it all out, but... Well, the fact that I just switched to OBS like a couple hours trying to get it all working together, and like, alright, let's just see how this works. But, yeah. Oop. I thought I'd pick some up here. There we go! Ah. Okay. Come on. Alright, let's check. Got new Tales of Zestiria. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely host you though, for sure. Alright, I'm checking. Oh yeah, so basically I had my webcam a little bit. I mean the quality, like it's not the highest quality because I really want to make sure I'm not using too much of the computer's resources. Even though this is still a pretty good computer, like it's I mean definitely way better than what mine's doing. But yeah, because you know, Windows 10, as I found out, is that you don't actually have to activate it. You can still use it, you just can't, like, there's always gonna be that watermark saying activate Windows, go to settings to activate Windows, or whatever. Or there's like certain things you can't do, like your background on your desktop, and changing your color of different stuff, your fonts, all that stuff, and certain other things. But because I have a laptop that has Windows 10, official Windows 10 that was, you know, freely carried over when it was like, oh, free upgrade, which has slowed down my laptop, but because of that I can actually have it linked to the same email, and I can actually change the desktop to match what I want for this computer. So it's in any settings I need to change, I just change it on the laptop and it'll work with this computer. So it's you know, so I'm gonna do that with my gaming computer. My main computer is upgrade Windows 10, just download it, install it, and then, you know, just put up with the watermark and other things I can't do. But as long as I can play my games and edit and whatever, then I'm fine. So it's, you know, yeah. And we're almost done. But, yeah, so. Alright, see ya. If that isn't weird. What, like you can use Windows 10 without activating it? Because apparently the way they're doing it, because this is new. I never knew this until basically that's what Skullboy's like. Because I asked him, like, oh, it says it hasn't been activated. It's like, oh, that's fine, you can still use it. And then I'm like, what? So I researched it. I googled it, and yeah, could totally use Windows 10 without activating it. But except, there's certain things that whatever you can't do. But you can basically still use it. Like, it's fine. You can watch watch videos, edits, use streaming program, like whatever. Like the basic stuff you can do. It's just extra things like changing backgrounds and other things that you'd think you'd be able to do. You can't. So it's like, well, I don't care as long as I'm able to use it, which is actually smart because that way you're actually making it so that there's no one's gonna pirate your stuff, your products, because it's, you're making it free, but it's like, oh, if you buy the product key, you're upgrading it so that you can do these other extra stuff. And, so I don't know, I think it was a good idea. Especially for me, because then I don't have to, because that was the thing. I was like, oh man, I have to buy like a lower operating system or a cheaper operating system like Windows 8.1 or something in order to whatever.
Watch out for the Kraken. The Covenant are trying to use it to break the Promethean
To be able to play certain games, and because certain games like, oh, it only can be played on Windows 10. It's like, oh great. But with this new information, this amazing thing, like, yeah, okay, now, so eventually I have to basically dump all of my stuff from my hard drive from my computer to an external hard drive or somewhere else, so then I can wipe it clean and then reinstall or install Windows 10, and then yeah, reinstall everything, and yeah, and I know everything's gonna run better because I'm not using an older operating system. That's, if you can. Wait, I thought you were telling me something else. The game. Well, actually, if you type in the chat !GT, my gamer tag will show up. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna check this here. Dang it! Dang nabbit! Dang nabbit! Ow! Ouchie ouches! Oh boy. Alright. Hey! Simmer down, everyone. Okay, let's go. There we go. Right. I think everything sounds fine, it looks like. So, I'm pretty happy with this working. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the stream. Stop shooting at me. You goof. Come on. Oh. Come on. Ugh. Oh yeah, but that means I can actually play Halo 5 on my computer. Because Halo 5 Forge can be played, or custom games can be played on Windows 10. I think it's free, if I recall. Because again, like I tried on my laptop, it couldn't handle it. But with this computer, my main gaming computer, it could most totally handle it. I don't know. I think I probably might be able to max the resolution. There's nothing else being used on it. We'll find out when I upgrade to Windows 10 on my gaming computer, and we'll see what happens. Come on. Oh, you would be. Oh, one left. And he's gone.
Area's clear.
Okay,
Halsey and Abdallah are somewhere
now
inside
let's
that structure.
check this out.
If we do this right, we bring our target home and end the Covenant in one year.
Alright, so this is, I'm just trying to... Alright. So, but yeah, anyways, with the OBS stuff, I actually kind of fixed my webcam here. I made it widescreen, even though it's not a widescreen, like, HD camera. But I made the quality high enough. You know, again, trying not to use up my computer resources. I wanted all to make sure the stream is running smoothly and running at basic HD, at least 720p, you know. So it's clean enough. Like there's like very minimal jagged edges that I notice. But again, it's like it's not streaming it at like 1080p, which is what was slowing it down a lot. So, and again, like my streams, it's like if it's basic HD, that's fine. It doesn't need to be super duper ultra 4K, you know, whatever stream.
Must have dealt a blow to Ndama's authority when the Prometheans
Or
turned
8K
on
or whatever's
him,
gonna be
gaining
next.
followers, styling himself
Right.
as a forerunner prophet.
Jewel Ndama is an opportunist, not a leader. It was only a matter of time until his version of the Covenant started to break.
Well, it could stand to break a little faster if you ask me.
We're close to Halsey's position.
Alright. Pulling up.
Nice!
The new kind, too. Like they reported on Oban.
Concentrate fire on the broken armor.
Okay. I think everything's in sync now. That's the other thing I forgot to check. Is basically the gameplay that's coming from USB from the capture box to my computer has a bit of a delay, like almost a second delay. So I just want to make sure. I want to join now. No, like I'm gonna end this after I'm done this mission. I'm done because I've been streaming for most of the day, and I still have to do some videos, have to edit and other things. I just want to make sure this was ready and good to work, so that tomorrow I can actually stream a full thing. I'm still tired, but I have to still edit stuff. But again, this was a short stream anyways. I was not expecting to stream longer because this is basically still testing the new computer I just got this week. So I'm trying to get this all working before I start to use this on a consistent basis. So that way, you know, I'm used to it, and I can quickly just be like, all right, set up OBS, and boom, everything's there, and that type of stuff. So yeah. Anyways, okay. So here's my test. All right. So when I say shoot, I'm pulling the trigger so that the gun shoots. All right. So hopefully this is all gonna work. And when I say reload, I'm reloading the gun. So hopefully all this syncing of my webcam, my voice, and the gameplay is all matching and all in sync. All right, shoot, 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 reload, shoot, shoot, reload. Okay, let's see how this is all synced here. It's still slightly off. But like a little bit. And I think... So I don't know if I have to bring it down to bring it up. It's not too bad. You know, it's like very small, you know, problems. I should be able to edit this, right? So I have a 600, so I had a 500 before. So if I go 700 delay, that might work better. And the cool thing is I can actually edit with the OBS Studio. I can edit right now without it affecting the stream until I hit transition, and then it'll affect the stream. So that's kind of cool, I think. Alright, so let's try 700. That is closer to what it needs to be. Alright, let's try this out. Ah! Alright. This should be basically the thing. Alright. Again, when I say shoot, I'm gonna shoot. You want to see reload? I will reload. Alright. Shoot. 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 Reload. Shoot. 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 Reload. Alright. I think it's closer. Alright, let's go. Let's go a little bit more. Let's go to... Let's go 800. Actually, let's go 900. Let's just jump to 900. Let's just jump this to 900. And let's see if that will... a lot. And here we go. Alright. Again, shoot, reload, all that stuff. Shoot, 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 reload. Shoot, 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 reload. I think it's closer. I'll go to 1,000. I know this is the best part of the stream. Again, I did say this is a test stream. Alright, now let's get okay. Bloop. And then alright. Shoot, 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 reload. Shoot, 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 reload. Running around. Reloading again. It's really close. It is closer than before. So let's go. Let's go 1,200. How about that? And then no advanced. Oh boy, my Bluetooth is like, please charge. Thanks. Okay. Checking the chat right now. So when I do a transition, it obviously, like, you know, whatever, uses up the CPU. Anyways. Shoot. 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 Reload. Shoot. 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 Reload. Fair work. Yep, that's it. Bluetooth powered off. But that it's in sync now. It's in sync now. Alright, well, I'll leave the chat up here, but I know it's in sync, everything's working, everything's perfect now. The way it's supposed to be. Oop. So now I know.
Don't let them through the Halsey.
'Cause I was guessing before, because I won't know until the stream happens and I listen to the stream to know when it's actually insane stuff. But I think this is better. This looks better. Again, there's like little smidgens of jagged edges, but I'd take that than very obvious jagged edges when you're reading text, which is what happened when I was trying to do, you know, streaming with XSplit and doing a screen select of the capture program itself, the HDML Cloner Pro Helper, I believe it was called, or Cloner Helper, whatever it was. But anyways, so yeah, basically the box is it's virtually the same as the HDML Cloner Evolve. So I recommend that, you know. Again, I got this one off of eBay, and because it's basically a very good copy of it. Again, just it doesn't say Evolve on it. There's a light that lights up, and I'm assuming that's where the text that would say Evolve on the box, that's where the light would be. So. Yeah, so actually let's switch this guy, because yes, the skeeter gun, yeah, that's where it's at, it's the skeeter gun.
Keep up the pressure, Cyrus.
As long as I actually hit, and, you know, whatever, and that helps. Done, like diner, holy shoe on a stick. Just throw everything at them. Come on. Oh, I died, but I threw a grenade and did nothing. Come on. Come on there, bud. XSplit? Yes, that is a program. That is the program I had used before. I am using OBS now. Because XSplit had many, I mean, I don't know, like, I'm guessing, again, if you buy, because that one you have to, like, it's free, but if you know, buy the upgrade, you'll be able to do more, have more things, whatever. But of course with OBS, it's a free software and you don't need to upgrade it. You know, you don't need to buy an upgrade. If there's any upgrades or updates, it will just be like, here's a new update. So OBS is just better. I mean, for when I was using my other computer to stream from, it worked well for that because I couldn't install OBS with the operating system that I have. So XSplit was the only way I could do it, and I was just used to that one. And of course now with OBS Studio and the updates they've done, it's just it's a lot better. It's a little bit, you have to, you know, there's gonna be things a little bit more cluttered, I guess, and not as neatly packaged as XSplit, but it still works. And it obviously, you can see it does it pretty good. So yeah, it's just it's great, you know. So I definitely recommend OBS to use it if you want to stream from your computer. OBS Studio is the way to go. Are you a techie? Yeah, you could say that. I mean, on certain things, I don't know everything on every technology, but
Would you like to discuss the finer points of casual
you know,
reconciliation?
you know,
So you have learned something from
there's a
me.
lot of good things that come with technology,
However,
such as
I did
streaming
not claim
and being able to
go
communicate
back
with
to
people I've
the
never met before. And the only way doing that is through, you know, live streaming, you know, a video game.
Seems
You
your
know.
fingers are
So it's just,
open
it's cool.
rebellion,
It's cool. A lot of cool
Karen.
stuff. And you know, the thing is with a lot of these,
Eyes on target.
you know, newer technology or cool technology, you kind of would like to know how to use it and how it would work. So if there's a problem, I could just fix it myself, as opposed to going, oh no, there goes that, I can't do this anymore. It's like, nah, like if someone has a computer, I can try to fix it. Or like problems with OBS and XSplit, all that stuff. If I didn't know half this stuff, you know, tried to understand it, then I wouldn't have been able to do this quickly. Like, in a matter of hours. Switch to another program and then use that program and then have everything basically set up almost the same as the other one. Yeah, you know. Honestly, I still gotta tweak it. And again, I just got this computer this week, so I had to figure all this out while also editing videos and other things for my church, because they record their sermons, and of course, because I know how to, I'm the only one who really knows how to edit videos. I kind of have to do it.
It took you long enough.
Or at least I'm the only one that's not as busy, but to edit them. So yeah, you know, I'm in theater tech. Oh, okay, cool, right, nice.
Team Osiris, you are cleared to land in Docking Bay 11.
Oh yeah, that's what I can. I'll have to go to Sports. I'm just gonna slowly bring this up here.
Captain Lasky, I sent you my position 3 weeks ago. I told you this was happening.
We'll discuss that in private, Doctor.
Oh, let's go to here, and if I do this guy.
How far has it already gone?
Good work, Osiris.
So these cutscenes are not in 60 frames per second,
What do you think
so
that's
they should look fine in the stream. It's when something is 60 frames per second and it's being dropped down. It's obviously some frames will be gone, but it's not like, again, 20 frames per second. Oh, that might work. Let's see if this works instead. Because if there's any subtitles, of course, as realized, is that, you know, you kind of can't see them. So I might as well just put this up here. And that should work
I haven't
fine.
seen Chief press himself like this since we were in boot camp.
He's fine,
Oh,
Fred.
that's funny.
This many missions non-stop isn't fun.
That looks good. But yeah, I think, again, there's little smidgens of jagged edges on some of this, but it could be worse. Again, I'll look back on the past broadcast video. So I'm a techie over there. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Well, what do you do for being a theater tech? Is that like the lights and stuff? Like make sure the curtains are open. So like I don't know. I don't know what that definition would apply to theater. Like again, I'm guessing because I had and I'm guessing you're meaning like play theater, right? Yeah, your school. So yeah, it'd be play theater, like a play. Because in high school I was in a couple plays myself. So I'm guessing you might be meaning the sound perhaps, or maybe probably the light stuff and whatever. Like making sure the curtains are open and closed at certain times. I guess that's what you mean?
The envoy are resisting.
Taking a big old guess there.
Pull the envoy out the air.
Wait, see that works because now you can actually read the majority of the subtitles, because if the subtitles go past like to where it says, "Oh, remember you can donate here and subscribe to help," like if it extends past that point, it's like, well, you know, I can't really do anything about that. But at least you can read the majority of it. But yeah, so Skullboy 914 is going to be sound lights, right. Sound lights set. Etc. Right, okay, that's what, yeah, sound lights, that's what I thought, that's what I figured. So like, that's what makes sense. Again, because it was, in school plays before, a couple of them, during the last couple of years of my, high school. Well, actually, because, I can, with my school, here in Canada, which I don't think you live in Canada, I can't remember. I forget things, okay, Blue Torture? I forget. You know me, I forget things. Anyways, I can say for 5th year in high school. So if I don't, like, if I needed to take some extra courses to get into college, I could stay another year in high school, past the 4 years, and then take those courses, or I just wasn't going to go to college, but I just wanted to go again for another year. And plus, that means I can only need 2 classes, and and the rest were spares. So, yeah, so basically in grade 12, I did do, like, theater stuff there. I did plays, and then when I went back for the 5th year, another year, I basically just did photography and then drama. So I did some more plays. I'm in America. That's right. Yeah. See, because I actually do have a couple of followers that are from Canada, and or sometimes they never mentioned it, and I just like, huh? And I just assumed like, hey, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so you're America. So yeah. So here in Canada, in Ontario, you can, for certain high schools, you can actually go again for 5th year. It used to be called what was it, grade 13 is what it used to be called, where it actually was a legitimate, you had to go for 5 years in high school. But then they made it so it's like, 4 years is good enough. And if you want to, you can, because I guess they found a lot of them was like, it's like an extra year, it's just kind of redundant. It's like, well, I already did all the classes I needed. I don't need to go again, so, but in this, it's an option. So I just chose to go again for another year. But yeah, so I did the plays, and so I get it. Like, that's why I'm like, it's probably sound or lights or all that stuff. Okay, that's. I'm just again checking out this stream. So that I might leave it like that, where I have what I'm playing up top, and then just leave it bottom. Because again, most of the subtitles will be at the bottom. Yeah, that works out well. But yeah, that's the thing, is that my webcam is not that good quality, so it's going to, especially if there isn't a lot of light, that's the one that's going to be the slowest or the jitteriest or whatever. But whatever, I think I'm fine. Whatever. Again, I'm trying to get all working because I'm just excited because now I can stream computer games. And I can stream my PlayStation 3. There's games on there that I've wanted to stream and just play more, and now now I'm able to do it, and I have an excuse to play them now. So, but yeah. So again, I still have to work on my Halo movie. I still gotta do editing these videos, catching up. Basically, is what I'm doing, because it's basically been a month that I've been backed up with the videos, basically because of the holidays, relatives coming over, and just being busy with other Christmas events, basically holiday events like Christmas choirs and the Christmas Eve service and other things going on. It's just been a lot, been busy, and so I have to edit these videos, get them done so that I'm caught up. And then all I have to do is edit 1 video a week as opposed to 5. So that's kind of why my streaming schedule is just still off. But yeah, visual art and animation or technical application or something no, nothing like that. I mean, the biggest thing the classes that weren't mandatory that I chose were photography and drama. That's basically were the classes I took that weren't mandatory, like English or, math and all those other classes that you had to take. I think gym you had to take for a certain amount of years. So basically, it's like English you have to take all the way through, but not in your 5th year because you can choose whatever. But for the main years of high school, you have to always have English. And then math, I think you don't have to take it in grade 12, but you have to take it for the rest. And gym, I think for a while you have to take it until grade 11 or something like that. But there's certain classes you had to take. But the other ones, you could choose music or whatever. I chose photography and drama. Those are classes I took, and I took them again my 5th year because it's just that's kind of the thing. I want to become a movie maker, a filmmaker, make movies and such. And so just doing that, and of course volunteering at the local cable TV station, learning how to use a camera, learning all that stuff. Oh yeah, I took media class. That was it. That was the other thing I had. It was media class. That's right. I forgot about that. There was media class I took as well. So I learned a lot about video stuff and movies and how that all works and what you should be doing. And of course, over the years, you know, again, volunteering at the cable TV station, you know, running camera, editing, and I did sound for their studio, their live studio stuff that happens here and there. You know, the Santa Claus parades, all that stuff. You know, I help out with that. But yeah, it's like that, and of course, like, you know, just watching movies and watching the documentaries of the making of those movies and behind the scenes stuff, and listening to directors' commentaries and fan commentaries of people who didn't work on the movie but are just fans of movies, and, you know, just dissecting it. It's like, okay, why is this a good movie? You know, why are these characters good? You know, all that stuff, and just me learning about it and going, oh, right, that's what I need to do and focus on for movies and stuff. So the stuff I have done for my Halo movie, I look back on and go, I really need to fix this to make this a really good movie. So that's why it's been taking so long to do it. But again, now I've gotten all this equipment, and I'm starting to get more contact with people doing voice acting and all that stuff. It's coming together a lot better, and it's just something where right now I have to really just book it and film as much as possible the whole year, because, and that's why I'm trying to get these videos done, because I don't want to keep those backed up, because then I can focus that energy of editing those videos to filming the Halo movie and working all that out, and just finishing that, and then later working on the sound of that, and then having it all work with the, you know, with the footage and the sound mixing together, and then of course the voice acting working with the video and the audio and all that stuff. So it's a lot of work, but you know, I kind of I just need to make sure I do what I can to focus that energy. But of course I still want to stream, right? It's still fun for me, and this is, you know, like I do play games to relax, you know. And if everything's working fine with the stream, there's no problems, I get relaxed, and and hang out with just random people that I'd meet, and some people I get to know pretty well through streaming and through Twitch and just all that stuff. And I get to play games that I want to play, you know, or like to play, or just want to try out. And like, oh, I haven't played this game, or I've seen stuff of this game, I'd like to try it out and play it, or whatever. So, there's just a lot of games I have to go on. Well, I mean, now that I actually can stream all these games, I can, I don't know, I guess set a schedule of like, okay, I'll play this game this day, and then play this game this day, and play this game this day, and whatever. But, you know, it's just a lot of work, a lot of things to do, but, yeah. You know. Just doing my best. And, you know. Just trying everything, get everything working. But yeah, okay, so how am I streaming? Almost an hour. Oh my god, it's basically an hour. I didn't expect it to be an hour, but whatever. That's fine. Actually, I do have to end the stream though, right now, because again, I have to edit videos. Get those as much done as possible. I might have to do some tomorrow a little bit, but I have to figure out what I'm going to stream, because well, again, because I can stream whatever now. Basically, I almost have no excuse. Like, I can, because I'm going to try to stick with Throwback Thursdays as being playing older games on Thursdays, you know. Whether it be something like, you know, something that's 5 years old or 6 years old, to something that's, you know, 20 years old or whatever. And then everything else, it's like, oh, okay, oh, I'll play Battleborn, or oh, I'll play Destiny, or oh, I'll play, you know, whatever. Battlefield 4. Some of those slightly newer games, more recent games. But, yeah, so, I don't know, it's just, I'll have to figure that out tomorrow. What I want to stream, but, yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of work. A lot of things to do. But, you know, I just gotta focus and just do what I can to get as much of it done. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff. But I'm glad this is working now. I don't have to worry about it. And you know, there might be certain things I can't do, like certain whatever widgets or other special things. Maybe I can. I'll have to do more research on OBS and what I can do with that. But if all I can do is just this stuff, you know, having some stuff on the screen and, you know, nothing doing too crazy, I'm fine with it. You know, because I can do shoutouts. I can, whatever. Like I said here, just follow some of my people, some friends of mine that are streaming and whatnot, and just you know, all that stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I usually do a spiel, but now that I have most of the stuff on my screen, I don't have to say it anymore because it's all on the screen, most of it basically. But you know, again, follow me on, you know, on Twitch, you know, if you haven't, or and whatnot. Keep track of my games, stuff like that when I stream. Don't forget to hit the notification part. Like, make sure you get notifications, because some people are like, I'm not getting notifications, and they're like, oh, I forgot to hit the notification thing to make sure I get them, whatever. So anyways, just, you know, of course, past broadcasts is set up on the Twitch channel. They only last 14 days, but at least they're there. I archive these streams though on YouTube as well, so you know, if you missed them, you can see them there. And that's actually one of the things I probably have to put up is my YouTube channel. Put it up on the screen for those who are watching this on Twitch, and of course those who are watching this on YouTube. My Twitch is up on the top left-hand corner. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have clips, highlights, Let's Plays I've been putting up on Twitch. I haven't done my vodcast lately just because I've been trying to get this streaming computer working. But I will, you know, do some vodcasts. I'll replay my my Let's Plays called Nate Plays, that type of stuff. Just other videos I have there, and of course, sometimes I'll just do vodcasts of previous streams that are still there on Twitch. Just so there's something going on my channel, because again, I'll be busy a lot of times and I just can't stream, so it's just, you know, something that's there. If not, I also auto-host people, certain people, some of my friends that you'll see there on the screen. I will host them, auto-host them, so that, you know, you can, there's something going on my channel. There's always something going on my channel. I'm trying to do some more videos, again, more Nate Plays, maybe doing some highlights, you know, of different stuff, and just going through all my footage and going, okay, what's the best stuff of all my streams and whatever. But anyways, enough of my yapping. It's been an hour. But yeah, so that's it for me for now. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye bye.